Hi and welcome back to my channel. So as always, I do appreciate all the support that I really get, and for those that have shared my videos, which I'm quite happy for people to do share and like my videos so that it reaches more people, hopefully. So I'm up to now 184 subscribers. So yeah, I am really grateful for everybody that subscribes and messages me on there. It really does mean a lot to know that you're liking what I'm doing. So, coming back with this, here's to him. I didn't buy the whole kit, I just brought a few. I just bought a selection of the luxury topper sets. I couldn't think what they were called. So I'm coming back in with this one, Only the Finest. So this one is going to be an anniversary card for my husband, and like a gift sort of card as well. So there's going to be two, so an anniversary card and a gift card, because yeah, I've got to put his present in the gift bit, in the gift one that I'm going to be making. So I'm going to be using virtually most of this. Obviously the sentiments on here are birthday wishes, here's to you, and only the finest for someone so wonderful. So obviously it's not an anniversary one, but my husband does like whiskey, so that's the anniversary card. And then the other one is what I'm going to use maybe to do his gift card with. So you get the printed cardstock and the foiled cardstock. So the one with the whiskey bottle is the foiled, and the one with the suit is the non-foiled. So that is it. And I've got matching, I'll just set my thumb, matching in paper as well, double-sided paper, that's the word I'm looking for, and then the matching inserts as well. I think I might have one with a suit on as well, but I haven't got that one out, but I'll have to look for that one. So what I'm going with today is a 7x7 card, blank, which has already been scored down the centre, and I'm going to be doing a 10th fold. Okay, so the piece of cardstock that I'm going to need is the one with the whiskey bottle on. Bring my card back in and stick that in front of me here. And I'm going to need, it's gold mirror, so I'm going to need a couple of sheets of gold, which I've got here. And I think this gold is what they class as the rich gold on the Hunkydory site. Could be wrong, it could be the glamorous gold. It's one of them. So here we go in with the 2 notches under the 7, both ways, which is your base layer. And then I'm coming in with this bit, so I want to go 4 notches under the 7, which is there. Turn it around, so I've got the bottle of whiskey on, and hopefully it's not going to be hidden by that topper, which I hope it's not. So just cut along there, and then that's going to be for the insert, I mean on the top. I'm just going to get the topper, because I might decide to do it a little bit different. I might decide to do it as a cutaway and have that on the inside, and then the insert on the back page, on the back of the book, back of the card, because I think that's going to cover most of that up. So if I was to do this, bring this in, so if I was to do that at 7 and I was to do maybe 2 notches, so then that would be, if I was to do that, it's going to be too small, I think. Let me have a look to see how this looks on here. Oops. Yeah, so I think I'll do it there, so then that bit doesn't, you don't see this bit on the outer side, that'll be on the inside of the card, which is where I want it. So I'm going to do it there. So that's like, that gives me 4 inches to play with. The thing with this is you don't want to bear down too hard on this, and you don't want to bed down too soft because you do want to be able to cut through the card. But if you do it too hard, you'll cut through both back and front, and you don't want to be doing that. So I'm just going to bring in a pair of scissors, I think. Oh no, maybe I'll put it under my trimmer because it might be just a tad easier than trying to do it with the scissors, if you're good at with the trimmer and not get it too far. That should be about right. And I'll just use the scissors to trim that bit off. It got a little bit caught up on the blade, but that's fine. Just pull that bit off. There we go. Just smooth that out. So now we have a card like this. Okay. So we put that under there, and then you can't see that bottle, but not. Oh, I still need that. Ta-da. Put that there for the minute. So this bit here is going to have this one on, but I'm going to go that way around with it. So that's 4, I said, wasn't it? So if I go 4 notches under the 4, just cutting that border bit off. And I've got to open my trimmer because I need to go 4 notches under the 7 that way. So that gives me, oh, silly Billy, done it wrong. Silly Billy, silly Billy. It's alright. It's okay. I can improvise. Where is that again? My paper. It's not 4, is it? It's 5. It's my own fault. So we're going to go 4 notches under the 5 that way. So we're going to use a bit of paper instead now on this bit, but I'm still going to use a bit of card, I think. So I'm going to change this up a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to go 4 notches under the 7 that way. So we've got, let me just bring this card out from underneath that arm. So we've got that bit there. And then what I'm going to do is this bit here, I might have it so it goes like that. So if I put that way, it's the same pattern. What I'm going to do is go that way on it, and then I'm going to come in with a border. So I've cut this bit off, so hopefully, see, even that bit's big enough to go across there, so I might do that. Or I might cut a bit off of this one and go with that pattern on this side. So it looks like that. So I'm going to get a bit of gold mirror because I need to sort out my mirrors. Hopefully this bit's big enough to do, yep, 2 notches. Oh, it's already 2 notches under 5, so that's okay. And 2 notches under the 7. Okay. This is what happens when I don't plan my cards. I just go with the flow, so to speak. Hopefully that might be big enough. Yeah, it looks big enough. Okay, so then what I need is, so I'm going to do like a border strip. I'm going to use this bit of mirroring. That's 1.5 roughly. That's 1.5, so that'll do. So I need it 2 notches under the 7 again. Or do I go 4 notches under the 7 and bring it in line? Yeah, I might do that. Let's go that way. 4 notches under the 7. And that goes in line with that. And then do I want a plain bit? So it can go down the middle. Or do I want this pattern bit so it goes down like that? I'm going to take a pattern bit. Okay, so it's 1.5, wasn't it? This bit. Did I say? Yeah, 1.5. So I'm going to go 2 notches under 1.5. Just so you get that little bit of border. and then 2 notches, yeah, 2 notches under 7, which I might have to go 3 notches, which that is, or even better, I might have to do it 4, which that is 4 notches under 7, so it's going to be a bit of a bigger border. Maybe I'm going to take another 2 off of this one, this way. Take it to 1 1/4. Hopefully that stays in place. No, it's moved. I'll turn that around. And you can use tape to hold that down if you really wanted to. So that's going to go onto there, and then that's going to go across there. Okay, let's have a look and a bit of a tidy up along there, so I can put this. Oops, I can put this away for the time being, or out of my reach for a bit, and then we're going to assemble this together. So let's have a look and see where I am. So I've been having problems with my glues. I'm trying to use up these little bottles, and not that long ago I was doing something in the front room with one of my newer bottles, and I was squeezing and squeezing, so there must have been an air bubble or something in the bottle, and all of a sudden the nib fell out and I got covered in glue. I was not a happy bunny, to be honest, because it was over my new top, my new pyjama top, so I was not happy bunny at all when that happened, and I still haven't been able to get the glue out yet. So I've got to try and figure out how to get dried on glue out of a pyjama top. Because obviously the glue that I use, this glue, clear glue, is the alcohol glue, and that's the one I got all over my pyjama top. So yes, that's what you get for crafting, sitting on the sofa and crafting along with glues, and it goes everywhere. That's my own fault for sitting in the front room crafting. It's only because it was the day after the wedding, my brother's wedding, and I decided that I was going to do a flower jar with my flowers bouquet, and I was decorating what am I looking for? Jar to put my flower bouquet in, and I was squeezing this bottle, and all of a sudden the bottle went and the glue come off and landed all on my top, and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? I couldn't move because I had it covered in my hands. It was all over my hands, it was all over my top, it was all over near enough all over the sofa. And I'm like trying to pick everything up, and my husband, in the end, he had to come over and rescue me with the glue, and I thought, oh my god, this is a disaster. And yeah, so that is my story from why I don't really craft on my lap anymore. And I craft in my craft room because accidents happen, and if it's in the craft room and it goes everywhere, at least you can clean it off surfaces. Cleaning it off of clothes doesn't really work, or I've not found anything to get it off yet. So if anybody is watching this and they've got any suggestions on how to get alcohol based all-purpose glue out of clothing, I'm all ears. So anyway, back to this card. So I've just stuck the paper, I've just stuck the paper bit on, to the gold mirror to put on the front of the card. Okay. Excuse me. I've got a bit of a tickle today. Now I'm going to do this little border or whatever strip. Oh, strip bit. This bottle's nearly empty. Little strip bit. I'm just putting a little bit of tacky glue in the four corners and a bit around the edging on this one. I think that bottle needs filling up as well. Got my gold mirror here. Oops. Try and place this down as neatly as possible. There we go. Oh, that's a bit too far over that way. Just try and do it straight, or as straight as I can. Back in with my all-purpose glue, although I think this tube is empty. Oh no, not quite. Nearly. But I'm not going to be filling these ones up because I've brought bigger ones now, so I'm just trying to use these little ones up. Because I was finding that these little 15ml bottles were not very big. So I bought the 30ml and that's the ones that I was using. And I ended up wearing it. So just putting some tacky glue on there. Not much coming out of that for some reason. Okay, so now I'm going to put this sort of like down here. So there we have our card base. That's pretty cool. Quite like that, if I do say so myself. Okay, so as for topper and frames, so obviously I've established that I'm using that one. Don't think I'm going to use this inner frame. I hardly ever use the inner frames, to be fair. So I'm going to come in with this one. I don't know whether I want to go smack bang straight across there, or whether I want to come like off of there and go like that. I might come like that actually. Then I've got room for the sentiment if I can find one that says happy anniversary and husband. Charles. Back, sorry about that. That was my husband ringing me. Anyway, so while I was talking to him on the phone, I've just been putting like foam pads on the back of these just to save me a bit of time. And I'm going to peel them off now. Phone made me jump when it goes. And the thing with him, I never know when he's going to ring me because he works in a, well, some of you have already heard me say that he works in a warehouse. It was originally called P&H. It's now been taken over by Wing Canton. So he works in a warehouse and they deliver. So he's a picker, not picker, sorry. He unloads and loads lorries up to, so that they can go off to the shops that they deliver to, which is JD Sports. So he is one of the, on the loading bay, taking stuff out of the lorries, putting stuff onto lorries. And I never know what time you phone me. It just depends on when he gets a break, when he's working. So he doesn't always ring me, but it's nice when he does. Alright, I'm just going to put this on, hopefully. Trying to hold it into position, and hopefully it won't show through. No, that's cool. And I've just got a bit of glue mess on there, and then I've put the, I keep slipping, well not slipping off my chair, I've got a towel on it because it's a leather chair, and I keep slipping, I keep getting stuck to it when the weather was warmer. So I'm just putting these backings off, so if you can't see me in frame, it's just peeling off boring backings on foam pads. I'm just taking these off. Oops. Just going to put a bit of double-sided, I mean not double-sided, tacky glue rather. On the backs of them. And hopefully I haven't put them too far over, which I don't think I have. To place this down, probably haven't put enough pads on to be honest, but place that on there. Yeah, I could have put a few more in there, but it's not going to hurt. So just going to put that there. So that's the card mainly finished, and then I was just flicking through some of my sentiments. I've got this one here, so that's probably going to be one of the ones that I'm going to go with. Because it says, "To my husband, with love on this day and always." And then I might have to see if I can find one that says anniversary or something out of my smaller sentiment books, because this is my large one. I don't think it's got anything in here that's going to work with this style of card, or they might be too big, you know. I just want a little one that says anniversary. Oops. I don't want silver because this is gold. It says, "On your anniversary, may your day be filled with happiness and your heart be filled with love." I've got that one, but I don't know if I've got a colour that's going to go. Mostly silver. That's the only one I've got that might go with this one, but yeah. Or I've got this one here, which is not black. It's, I don't know what colour that is, but I'm just going to grab my other book. One of my other sentiment books, and see if I've got a sentiment in there that says anniversary. Just bear with. Not on that bit. Next gold lot. No, not on that one anyway. So the last set that I've got in here, I think this is it. I can't really see what that says. I think most of that is, yeah, that one. There's nothing in that one. Let me have a look at the white one before that. The one that's fallen apart. Sympathy? No, I don't think so. No. Father's Day? No. Not you. It says my wonderful husband, but I've got that one. Fantastic friend. Can't find one that just says happy anniversary. That's more for women. Are you home? Happy anniversary. Here we go. But have I got one that's going to come in with the colour code that I've got on here? That's gold. No, because the one that is the colour coding is silver. But then I might be able to go in with this one because it's similar sort of colour, rather than using the big one that I've got in there, because I've already got, it's mostly gold with a little bit of brown in that one. I don't want the white one because that's not going to work. I don't want red, that's not going to work. Cream's not going to work. Green, it would have worked, but the rest are all in silver, so there are silver ones are a no-go. And I thought if I use the other one that's got the big sentiment out of here, I don't think it's silver, I mean it's gold frame, if I can get that up, but I think it's going to be, let's bring this card in a minute, so let's have a look. See, that could go there, or down the bottom here. It says on your anniversary, or the other one just says happy anniversary. I think I'm going to go with the smaller one. It just says happy anniversary, and I can put that with that one. So let me get a pad or two or something. I don't know how many I want. It's going to go that way, so I'm going to have to pull it across there and put two on. I think that should be enough to hold that one in place. It's going to sit on that frame, so I don't need it like on that bit on that side, because that make it too high with the frame and that on there. So I'm just going to put that around about there, so it's going to cover that frame a little bit. That should be alright. My phone is going mad in the background, sorry guys. And then put that one on there. It's a little bit, the foam pad's a little bit big, but I think it might work. So I'm going to place that one round about there, I think. Not very straight either. It's alright. So that is that one, and I'm just going to put some gems on, black gems I think I'm going to put on this one. I've got some somewhere amongst all my gems in here from Hunkydory. I don't think you really need to put, like, you know, a lot of gems on, because it is for a man, and men are not like us women. I could have gone with a different colour if I wanted to. I could have gone with like blue or green. Take out some of the colours in the pattern of this card, and then go there, one there and one there. I think that's going to be enough for that card. I don't want it to, I'm going to keep them out just in case I want it for the other thing that I do as well. So that is card number 1. So all I have to do now is put the insert on the back, so I can write on it, and maybe put a little thingy in there as well. So that is card number 1. So just bear with me while I tidy up a little bit and get set up for the other card that I'm going to be doing. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back with my second card. So, well, say second card, this is more like a gift. It's going to be a card, but it's for a gift to go in. So I'm going to bring up my gold mirror and my trimmer, and I've got to try and remember, well, this is the one where I always end up mucking it up. So it's 10 in width, so I need to go 2 notches under 10 and 2 notches under 7. Yeah, that's the right way. 2 notches under 7. So that gives me my bit for the inside, or the outside. I need to move it off there because it's a bit, not much space, and I'm going to, dear me, got a real tickle, right old tickle. And then this one's going to be cut down to 4 notches under 10 by 4 notches under 7, like so. And then I need a piece of this. Again, this one I'm just going to do, I'm not putting gold mirror or anything underneath this one inside the card. This is just to line the inside of the card. And then 4 notches under the 7. So I need 2 of these. I don't know if this is going to be big enough, this bit. No. So I'm going to have to fish another bit out of my, oh no, I've fished it out already. It's here, hiding underneath my inserts. There we go. So this one needs to be 4 notches under the 10 again, by 4 notches under the 7, And that is that. I think that's all of the trimming I need to do at the moment. Yeah, once I've done my gold mirror, I've done my top bit, and then bring my card in. So the card's going to go this way, just to make it easier for me, because when you have an A4 piece of card, this bit is not big enough to do it from top to bottom, so I have to go it like this way around. So here we go with the glue. So hopefully this hasn't got a blockage, which it looks like it has. So I'm going to use my needle to try and unblock it without stabbing myself, hopefully. So I did that not so long ago, stabbed myself when I was trying to unblock. It gets like air bubble in it, and then you can't get the air bubble out. This one, I don't know why this one's doing this. This is not the one that I had where it was all, I wore it. But it's just got a bit of an air bubble going on for some reason, and it drips out all over me. Thank you. So charming. See if I can just get that off my hand. Right, let's hope that this has got the air bubble out. I don't think it has. Right, it's not coming out. And if I squeeze it too much, that lid's going to come off and I'm going to get glue everywhere, because I can see it going like it did to me when I was doing it the other day. Let's try a different one. Because some of them I've stored upside down because the glue was getting to the bottom, and unless you fill the bottle up, it won't come out. And I wasn't going to fill it up because I'm not going to be using these small bottles anymore. So that's enough on there. Same with these little ones. I need to get new ones of these, but I can't even get these now. So just a bit of dab glue on there. Fall over. And then place this on here. Okay. Hopefully I can get this glue out again. Out of this one that I was just using. I think over time, I think if they've left standing and they're not filled up, and that I think they get like air bubbles in them, or they get air in them because they're just standing there half empty. But I think it's best to fill up, if you're going to be using them quite a bit, it's best to fill them up after you finish crafting, and then you don't have the air bubble. Oops. Check to make sure there's something right. So as per usual, all-purpose glue, tacky glue in the corners, and then place this down onto the front of the card. So hopefully you get like an even border all around. If you don't, I don't always get it perfect every time when I put them on, but they work for me. So right, before I put these toppers on, I'm going to do these inserts. So where is my tape runner? So I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on each of these four corners, like so. So it's got something to grasp to. And then some tacky glue, all-purpose glue, if it'll come out of this. I don't, if it'll come out of this one. I'm not sure if that's the one that I was having problems with, or whether it is this one. No, that's the one I was having problems with. You really can't stand these upside down when you're not using them, because unless you put them in something to make sure that they stand up, so they're upside down. Got a bit of a dry throat. Right, should have opened this up before I started putting the glue on. Silly woman. Okay. Let's do the bottom bit first. So the reason why I use the tape is because it gives it a little bit of grab, and then the glue so you can manoeuvre it around. So I'm going to turn this around so I can put the other side on, just to make it even more easier for me than trying to do it the other way. So a bit more of that Hunkydory dotty tape, and then my glue, which I've just laid down on its side, so that the glue pulls to the bottom more or less. So then we're going to tape, I've got to lay it down, and I have to sort that one out so I can use the glue up in the other one, so not to waste it, because buying the glues is not cheap. And then we're doing that, so that's this side done as well. And then turn that over, so when you open it up it looks like that from the inside. Okay, so we've got these two here. He doesn't really wear a suit that often. The last time he wore a suit was last week, just over a week ago, when it was my brother's wedding. And the last time before that it was for a friend's funeral, and then the time before that it was our wedding. So in the last 6 years he's worn a suit 3 times. Okay, so this one I can go all the way around on the frame with the pads, because it's not a cutaway card, it's just a straightforward front on the card. Place it on. Do the same all the way around the frame. And again, I've not used the inner frame. Cut that off. Put that on there. So as I say, this one is for a gift to go in. So as I said, it's I was making an anniversary card for my husband, because it is our, well, will be our wedding anniversary on the 1st of September. It'll be 6 years married. And I know he doesn't watch my channel, so I know I'm safe in talking about what I've got him for our wedding anniversary, because he doesn't watch my channel. He's subscribed to my channel, but he doesn't watch it. I made him subscribe. He does watch some, well, I say he doesn't watch it, he watches it when I play him back on YouTube and that, so that, you know, so that he can give me some, you know, what is it called? Like feedback on what I talk about and stuff like that. But I've always been told that when you're doing things just to be me. I mean, I've done a speech at my brother's wedding, and let's say, standing up in front of a lot of people there, most of the people there I didn't know. A few of my family were there, not many, and some couldn't make it for, you know, reasons and that, and so I decided that, because my brother didn't want to do a speech, so I thought, oh, I'll do a speech. And then I was thinking, yeah, it's fine, I can talk, because I do have a YouTube channel of making cards. but the difference with that is nobody sees my face, they only hear my voice on here. And when I'm standing in front of everybody with a microphone in my hand and I'm talking away, it's a lot more nerve-wracking, to be honest. So here we go. So this is going to come, I'm going to bring this down to about there, I think. I have really got a tickly throat. Right, I'm going to bring some other foam pads if I can get them out and put them around there. But yeah, with the speech my husband actually wrote it. I'm not sure if I've said this already. If I have, I'm sorry for repeating. My husband wrote it and I read the speech out, and yeah, it went alright. I was really nervous, I was shaking like a leaf, but I done it, and everybody there was going, oh, you're so brave to do a speech, I couldn't do it, and all of that, and saying to me, yeah, you've done really well. But yeah, as I say, talking on here is a lot different to standing in front of people and doing a speech. So anyway, back to this card, or this gift card way thing that I'm doing, like book thing, well, whatever you want to call it. It's a card, it's going to have his gift in it. That's the thing I'm looking at. So he's got his normal anniversary card, and then he's got this one that's going to have his special surprise in, that hopefully he hasn't guessed what I'm getting him or what I've got for him, because that would be a bit of a bummer. So what I've got him is, he's a Tottenham fan, so if any of you out there are not Tottenham fans, I do apologise, but each to their own and all that. Everybody supports different teams, obviously, for different, you know. So anyway, so he's a Tottenham fan. So what I've got him is the stadium tour, and they do the, I don't know if most of you know, but they do the Skywalk and the Edge experience. So I've got him the Skywalk and the Edge experience, and what he doesn't know is, because I've manipulated the I've taken the tickets, so I only booked that this morning, so I've got the tickets through already, or the QR codes, whatever you want to call them, come through on my emails. So I've printed off the proper tickets, and I've taken like a copy of the tickets and I've put them into a Word document, and I've manipulated the so I've manipulated all the pricing and how many tickets, because I'm actually doing it with him, but I'm not telling him that until he's opened his present. And I'm going to say to him, like, when he sees what he's doing for his wedding anniversary, he'll look at it and he'll go, I'm not sure if he would, but he might turn around and go to me, oh, but I don't want to do it on my own. And I felt like saying to him, right, this is what I got you for your wedding anniversary. Good luck tomorrow. So it's next month, a week tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow. I'll see you when you get back. And then afterwards I go to him, no, I'm doing it with you. So I'm actually doing the stadium tour and the Skywalk and the Edge. But the thing for me with the Edge is I don't like heights. He's got no fear, no problem with heights. Me, on the other hand, I do not even like climbing a ladder. So, leaning off the ledge and dangling over the edge of the Skywalk and doing the drop is going to be hard. But I'll do it for him. So that is what I've booked for us to do on our wedding anniversary. So yeah, it's going to work out all good. Yeah, so I had to, I couldn't just print off the normal tickets and put this in, that inside here. I had to change it all from like 2 to 1, and I've got like the photographs that are being done as well, and obviously so the photographs in the stadium and the photographs of the skywalk and all that. So yeah, I didn't want him to be, you know, doing things like that on his own, so that is why I've booked to go with him as well to do it. I'm not a football fan really, but because it's an anniversary present, and even though I'm scared of heights, it is something that I've always wanted to do. So, you know, like do a sky walk. So I'm sure I'll be fine. So we've got that to look forward to on the day after our wedding anniversary. So yeah, that'd be good. So yeah, it's going to be hard for me to keep it for a secret until next Sunday when I give it to him. So this is just a sentiment that I've taken out of the other book of sentiments, or whatever it's called. What's it called? Essential Book of Essential Book of Sentiments. So all I've got now is a little topper left and birthday wishes, but I don't think I really need to use them anywhere. So I've got this little topper left and this little birthday wish sentiment, but I don't know whether I'm going to be using that anywhere yet. I'm just going to have I need to go and get a drink, but I'm going to finish this card. And I don't know whether I'm going to use them on anything, so they might just go somewhere and I'll use them on something else, maybe. So all I've got to put in there now is cut these up and put them in there ready for him to open on our wedding anniversary, but I'm not going to do that on here because that is not needed to be seen. So that is that. I'm just going to put some gems on that one, and then this one will be done. This card will be finished. So I put one there, one there. I'm going to put the same on the other side. I'm going to put one there and one there, and then this will keep. It will keep as well. So I'm just going to put little teeny tiny ones on. That is that done. So what I might do with this one is what I'm going to do with the insert, his present, is I'm probably going to cut them out and maybe stick them onto some paper or just whatever inside here, but I'm going to do that off camera because that doesn't need to be seen on camera. So that is it for this video, guys. I'll just bring in the first card that I made. I won't be coming back with this one, by the way. Here's to him, because I don't need to make that many mail cards really at this moment in time. The next mail card I have to make is for my son's birthday, which is not till November, so I'll probably come back with one of the magazines that I've got from Hunkydory on the next one that I do. yeah, so I haven't used one of the magazine ones, done one of the magazines yet, so I might be back with that one of them, when the new one's just come out as well, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. Can't remember which ones I've got, but anyway, babbling again, rambling on. So that is it for these two cards, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, thank you for all your support, thank you for all your messages. I do really appreciate them, do really appreciate you, do really appreciate all the messages, and thank you to all my new subscribers that I've been getting. So I'm getting closer now to 200, so hopefully by the end of the year I should reach 200 goal. Still got a long way to go with getting more and more subscribers, but I'm happy with how it's going. This is only a pastime hobby. So anyway, yep, that is it, guys. Thank you again for watching. Take care and keep crafting. Bye for now.